4 animals, 4 ungodly stenches. But who is the stinkiest stinker of them all? I've ranked 4 of nature's smelliest critters in the ultimate stink-off. Tamanduas hang out in the rainforests of Central and South America and look like fluffy, tree-climbing teddy bears. But oh boy, does this lesser anteater pack a stink punch. If stink was a superpower, this guy would be leading the Avengers. Even jaguars, yes, actual apex predators, think twice before coming near it. And that's exactly the point. This stink isn't just gross. It's a survival strategy. Predators get one whiff and decide Tamandua tartar is not worth it. Oh, and it's especially the rear end that's weaponized. The Tamandua has a pair of anal glands that release an odor so putrid, scientists say it smells like a mix of rotting garlic and old leather boots. Yep, who needs claws when you can spray fear into everyone around you and clear a jungle? Our next contestant is the Wolverine, also known as the skunk bear, but that's an insult to both skunks and bears. They live in the frozen forests and tundras of the northern hemisphere, from Alaska to Siberia. These little nightmares thrive in brutal, icy conditions where most animals wouldn't last a day. And yet, somehow, they still manage to stink up the place. And it doesn't just reek, it's a one-animal apocalypse. If it only stank, but no, it hoards death, literally. Wolverines have a hobby, and that hobby is collecting rotting corpses. They stash dead animals in the snow like a deranged doomsday prepper, letting them marinate in their own juices until they're aged to perfection. And if that wasn't bad enough, they also roll around in filth. And by filth, I mean rotting carcasses and their own poop. Oh, that's to make sure everyone knows they own this rancid buffet. Even scavengers, animals that eat literal garbage, take one whiff and get the hell out of there. But wait, that's not the end of it. Not by a long shot. When they're not collecting rotten meat, Wolverines spray their food with a scent so foul it makes even vultures gag. And why do they do it? This isn't just some accidental stink. It's a calculated next-level strategy to keep their food stash safe. And if you think they need fresh food, you're mistaken. These little monsters will gnaw through frozen solid carcasses like they're eating an ice pop. They have one of the strongest bite forces of any mammal their size, meaning they can crack bones like breadsticks. If nature had a most likely to smell like a decomposing crime scene award, the Wolverine would win every year. If Satan had a pet, it would be the Tasmanian Devil, but it reeked so badly even he couldn't handle it. So to get rid of it, he gave it Tasmania. It's small, angry, and smells like a garbage fire that lost a fight with a slaughterhouse. Tasmanian devils aren't picky meat eaters. They eat everything: bones, fur, cartilage. If it was once alive, it's going down the hatch. And as you can imagine, this diet does not make for fresh breath. Oh, and here's the worst part. They don't stink alone. When a group of them feeds together, the smell is so bad, it can be detected from miles away. And just when you think it can't get worse, it does. When Tasmanian devils get stressed, they weaponize their butt. Yep, another backside brawler trying to outrun his own stench. And don't even think about stealing their food. Not that anybody in their right mind would want to. These little demons will fight anything, each other, bigger animals, even the rotting corpse they're already gnawing if it was a zombie movie. Oh yeah, our friend the skunk, proudly North and South American, and a certified walking biohazard. It's not just smelly, it's a tear gas grenade on legs. One spray and you're crying, gagging, and praying for survival. But this isn't just a stink, it's a stink that sticks. If you get sprayed, you're not just washing it off. Nope, that smell clings to you for days, sometimes weeks. Wave your social life goodbye. But these little critters aren't innocent bystanders. They know they reek. Skunks waddle around like tiny, fluffy gangsters because nobody dares to mess with them. The stink-off verdict. 4 animals. 4 different kinds of stink. The Tamandua's jungle gas attack, the Wolverine's rotting corpse collection, the Tasmanian Devil's breath from hell, and the skunk's tear gas defense system. But who wins the stink medal? The skunk may have the most famous smell, but in raw, unfiltered, nuclear-level stink? There's one winner, and the stink trophy goes to… drumroll, please? The Tamandua. Because, buddy, you stink worse than anyone else on Earth.